Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you about handling exceptions. Exceptions are like when errors are caused and stuff like that. So let's just start with the print, which I'll tell you. You don't need to type this out on your keyboard. So we'll do print this and we'll do enter. We'll do Control A and Shift Enter. And then I'll say name error. The name is not defined. So that's what an exception handling exceptions is. We're gonna make it so that the errors don't like happen. Well, they do happen, but they like their names are a bit changed. So like we don't say like zero division error or something like that. They'll say you can't divide by zero. Please try again or something like that. Yeah. So first we will enter try, and then let's do numerator equals int input. And then let's do enter. Let's go back and fix this. Enter a number, please. Now let's do denominator equals. Now we'll copy this bit of code and paste it here because the code is the same. Now for 4, we'll do result equals numerator slash denominator. Okay, let's now Control A and Shift Enter. Oops. So if anything like this also happens to you, don't worry, just use Control Z if you accidentally delete stuff, because it will undo whatever you last did. So yep. So now after that we will also like Control Z if you like also like mistakenly like also like undid something and want to redo it, it's Control Shift Z. So Control Z is for undoing and Control Shift Z is for redoing. So there. So now let's get back to the actual thing. So now what we want to do is we'll make this the exception problem. We'll solve the exception problem. Now let's do except zero division error. There we have it. We just click here. Now it says accept zero division error as E, maybe. You can do this as I or as X or as W or anything, but I'll just pick E for now. So now I will enter print E. And then now I will do print you can't divide by 0. Please try again without the 0. And there we go. Now we'll do another one. Except value error, accept value error as E. Now we'll do also do we'll just copy this code, this bit of code here. We will do Control Z, and then we'll do Control V. And now we'll delete this part. We'll just go here and delete it. Now it will ask us to print something. So for the print part, we will, let's like also put this here. Now let's do print, please enter numbers only. Now let's do enter. And now let's do accept exception. It's right here, so we'll just click that. We'll do as E, as you might have guessed. And let's just do Control C and Control V. There. So we'll do this exception. So like just in case another error has happened somehow, it will just like type something general. If you want to like enter a specific error, like the zero division or value error, you'll have to like print it specifically, and I recommend doing that if you're doing like different stuff. But if you're just doing something general, then I guess you can do accept exception. So if you want like another thing to be different than the general one, you just like find the error and type your exception. Now we'll print something went wrong. Please redo. And there. Now all we have to do next is do the print part, the last part. So what we want to do for that part, we will now do the last part, which is an else statement. So if there's no errors, we'll just write an else. And then for the last part, let's do print result. And we will run it. So in line 14, it says something went wrong. Let's just fix this. And yeah, I think let's just fix this else here. We'll just like type this. Now we'll do else. I think we fixed the problem now. Print. We'll now type result. Now let's do Control A and Shift Enter. Now we finally made it wrong, correct. So now it says enter a number, please. Now we'll just enter no. Let's just start with doing it as the zero division error. We'll first do 8, and then for the second number, let's enter 0. If you do it the other way, 0 divided by 8, it will work. But if you do 8 divided by 0, it won't work, because the other way around, it'll be what number times 0 equals 8. That's impossible. So yeah, that will not happen. So now we'll enter this. As you see, it didn't say zero division error. It said you can't divide by 0. Please try again without the 0. Now let's do this code again. Now it says enter a number, please. Let's do 8 divided by I am a sentence. And now it says please enter numbers only. So this code understands. Now let's do Control A, Shift Enter. Now we mostly covered the whole thing, but just in case something goes wrong, it will say something went wrong. So I can't really show you anything that can go wrong right now. So let's do 8 and then 9. No, wait, so let's just do Control A, Shift Enter. Let's just do G, and yeah, it understands the code is wrong. Let's enter 0 here to prove the zero division error does not apply here. So we'll say 0.0 because 0 times 8 equals 0, but what number times 0 equals 8? That doesn't make sense. Now let's do one that actually works. Let's do 8 and 4. And it'll give us a float as the answer. So yeah, I guess that's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I hope you learned something good from this. Please share this video with your friends if you found this useful. And until the next time, have a great week of learning. Bye.